come in, sir? Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hi Ashutosh, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Sir, myself Ashutosh Yadav. I did my schooling from Jaunpur, Uttar Pradesh. Thereafter, I did my graduation in electrical engineering from MNIT Bhopal. After that, I am preparing for engineering services. My hobby is playing chess.
Okay.
Yes.
Ashutosh, after your 12th class, na?
Yes,
you
sir.
must have been given JEE mains and advanced
Yes,
exam.
yes.
So you willingly choose electrical engineering, or because of the combination of college and branch you?
No, sir.
selected?
I willingly choose electrical engineering since I developed an interest in the electrical portion that was taught during the class 12th physics. So by that and by referring with and consulting with my some parents and some friends, I came to this decision and choose electrical.
So supposing your rank was not that good in JEE mains,
Yes, sir.
and you have not the opportunity to get electrical in NIT Bhopal or any other NIT.
Yes, sir.
In that case, you desperately want electrical and you join private college for electrical.
No,
engineering.
sir. If I couldn't get MNIT Bhopal, then I would go for some other lower NITs for electrical engineering. But
Might be some lower NITs are also not getting on your rank. Then you
Yes, sir.
will be joining private college for electrical engineering or choosing some other specialization in.
No, sir. I will then go for a good private college for that purpose.
Later have electrical.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Recently, Chandrayaan 3 has landed on the moon.
Yes, sir.
On South Pole.
Yes, sir.
The name of the place? What is the name of the place given by the Indian government?
Sir, it is Shiv Shakti, sir.
Okay, so according to you, is it good to name a place on a Hindu god Shiv Shakti? The name can be something else. The name can be on the basis on a scientist or a space scientist, or is it good?
Sir, I think it is good, sir, as our country name is Hindustan, India, or Bharat. So, sir, by naming that place in terms of like relating with our own country, that will be a good thing.
Okay. So, one of your hobbies is playing chess and cricket.
Yes, sir.
Apart from Vishwanath Anand
Yes,
and
sir.
Pragyanand, can you name any other two Indian chess players?
Yes, sir. Sir, Grandmaster Gukesh Dommaraju
Okay.
and Grandmaster Nihal Sarin and Vidit Gujarati is also there.
Okay. So this Indian new sensation Pragyanand, has he ever beaten the Grandmaster?
Yes, sir. Once he has beaten Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen, who is the highest rated player right now.
Okay. So from which country Magnus belongs to?
Sir, Magnus belongs to Norway.
Okay. There are many girls' school in India,
Yes,
and also some girls' college also.
Yes, sir.
So we can think it in two ways.
Yes, sir.
That it is an opportunity for girls to grow and have a fight in the society.
Yes, sir.
They have more opportunities because that college all seats will be for girls.
Yes,
And
sir.
somebody can think it in another way also. That this itself is a discrimination. Making a college which is only for girls, it can be seen as a discrimination.
No, sir. I don't think it
Well,
should be.
according to you, what is the correct thing?
Sir, I think it is good that promoting girls towards the education sector. It is good, sir, to have another different college where they can become more comfortable as compared to being studying in a college where both boys and girls can have. So I think it's good, sir.
Okay. Your hobbies, you have written chess as well as cricket.
Yes, sir.
Can you name the first international player who was run out
Yes.
by third umpire?
Sorry, sir. I
Okay.
don't know.
1975 and 79,
Yes, sir.
who won the Cricket World Cup?
Sir, in 75 the Cricket World Cup started, and in that year West Indies won the World Cup by beating England, and in 79 also West Indies was the winner.
Okay, that time in one day international, how many overs? 50 overs or less or more, or how many overs?
No, sir, on that time in one day cricket 60 overs were there.
Okay. Have you heard about sneakometer
No,
in
sir.
cricket?
No, sir.
Hotspot?
Yes, sir, I have heard
What
about
is
it.
hotspot?
Sir, hotspot is a technique to detect whether the ball has touched the bat or not. It uses the when a ball touches the bats, and if not much sound, or the field umpire is not able to detect that whether he is out or not, then by sensing the temperature, their variation in temperature, the hotspot gives an idea whether the ball has touched the bat or not.
Okay. My last question to you, Ashutosh.
Yes.
When two players are playing chess,
Yes, sir.
so there is a stopwatch besides them,
Yes, sir.
and they are continuously pressing them after every move.
Yes, sir.
So what is that stopwatch for?
Sir, stopwatch is basically for the purpose of timing, that defines that in how much time the chess game should be ended. Since chess is a logical game, so it may last long for 1-2 days. So to limit that timing, we use the clock watch.
So what is the total limit?
Sir, the total limit depends on the type of game that we are playing. Like in classical games, it is up to 100 minutes. And in rapid games, is it 25 plus 10, which means 25 minutes with the 10 second of increment in each move. And in blitz game, it is 10 plus 5 or 5 plus 3, 3 plus 2, like that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ashutosh.
Thank you.
Ashutosh,
Yes, sir.
your father is from agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are the challenges faced by your father?
Sir, in agriculture field, sir, major challenges, one is irrigation problem that we are facing, and apart from that, the fragmentation of land, due to which we are not able to have more crops on one field. So that problem creates the transportation of our fertilizer and etc. These things.
Suppose you are going to get authority,
Yes,
how you can resolve all this problem?
Sir, regarding sir irrigation problem, we should have a pond, or we should have a proper canal management that should be there. And for fragmentation, sir, it should be mutual understanding should be there between the people of our village. That is not, I think that is not that much up to level. So by doing this, we can improve.
Are you interested in farming?
Sorry, sir.
Are you interested in farming?
Yes, sir. In my mean free time, I used to do that with my father. And
Now tell me, which are your favorite subjects?
sir, I like to, sir, I like, sir, machine, power system, control, as well as network, sir.
That's nice.
Yes.
Now, what do you mean by resonance?
Sir, resonance is a condition when the voltage phase is in phase with the current. This occurs under the condition when the XL value is equal to the XC.
Okay. Why we are using parallel resonance?
Sir, same thing is, sir. Parallel resonance gives the current value in phase with the voltage. So,
No. In terms of impedance,
sir,
we are getting maximum or minimum.
sir, we are getting the maximum impedance at parallel resonance current.
What are the use of this resonance?
Sir, sorry, sir.
You heard about tuned amplifier?
Yes, sir.
What is tuned amplifier?
Sir, in amplifier, sir, basically we try to match the impedance values by using that. We get a better amplified frequencies which are noiseless. So,
Which are noiseless.
yes, sir.
Tell me types of amplifier.
Sir, in terms of, sir, if you divide, there are many types of classification that we have, like active filter, passive filter. Apart from that, we have
I'm talking
all
about
pass.
amplifiers. Types of amplifiers.
Sir, amplifiers. Sir, operational amplifier is there, instrumentational amplifier.
No, basic type of amplifier, like voltage amplifier, current amplifier. You heard
Yes, sir.
about-
Voltage
Yeah.
amplifier, current amplifier, resistance amplifier, conductance amplifier.
Okay. No. Tell me about types of feedback.
Sir, we have two types of feedback. One is positive and another one is negative feedback.
Another one is negative feedback.
Yes.
What are the advantages of negative feedback?
Sir, negative feedback, if we talk about the comparative comparison between the positive and negative, then negative feedback gives us less value of gain and better bandwidth will be there. And along with that, sir, time constant will be less, so speed will be more in case of negative feedback.
What about the bandwidth?
Bandwidth will be more, sir, since the gain value is less in case of negative feedback. So bandwidth of negative feedback will be less, more.
What is operational amplifier?
Sir, operational amplifier is basically made up of an op-amp in which we have input that is amplified and we get.
That is not the proper definition. What is operational amplifier basically? It is a single stage or multi-stage?
Sir, it is multi-stage, sir.
Confirm.
Sir, I'm not able to recall that.
Okay. What are the specifications of operational amplifier?
Sir, specification, if you talk about an ideal amplifier, then its input resistance should be infinite, output resistance should be 0, and gain should be infinite. It should have high value of CMRR.
Okay.
These are.
What is the full form of CMRR?
So CMRR stands for basically common mode rejection ratio.
It represents?
It represents, sir, the amount of differential gain that we are obtaining at the output relative to the common mode gain.
Then what is the figure of merit of differential amplifier?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. What is the operational amplifier? Basically, it is a differential amplifier.
Yes.
Okay. And that is CMRR is figure of merit. Is it true?
Sir, yes, sir.
Now, what are the uses of two-port network like Z parameter, Y parameter, H parameter, ABCD? Why we are using?
Sir, like in power system, the Z parameter is used for the fault analysis. The Y parameter we use for load flow analysis, and whereas H parameters are used in case of our BJT analysis.
Okay.
And apart from that, ABCD parameter is also there, which can be used in power system transmission line analysis purpose.
Okay. Thanks, Ashutosh. Sir.
Hi Ashutosh. So, in continuation of your discussion of resonance,
Yes, sir.
can you explain me what is resonant peak and resonant frequency in the frequency response of a control system?
Yes, sir. Sir, resonant peak is that value that we are obtaining at the omega R value, sir.
So then what is omega R?
Sir, omega R is basically the resonant frequency.
What is resonant frequency?
Sir,
Resonant peak occurs at resonant
Yeah,
frequency,
yes,
we
sir.
know, but what is that? What is that phenomena?
sir, resonant peak stands for that value where the slope of that peak value dm by d omega is 0.
Okay.
And at that particular peak value, the frequency at which that particular peak value is occurring. that
dm
is-
by d omega can be 0 where the magnitude is maximum or minimum. So can you tell me exactly what it is?
Sir, it is maxima, sir.
Okay. So what are the methods to calculate that resonant peak? Do you remember the formula for second order system for resonant peak?
Yes, sir, I do.
Please tell me.
Sir, it is 1/2 zeta under root 1 minus zeta square.
Okay. If it is third or fourth order system, how do you calculate resonant peak? For second order, we can calculate analytically.
Yes, sir. Sir, for third and fourth order, if we are talking about frequency domain, then sir, the only way is by doing dm by d omega. If we are in time domain, then we can.
No, but how can you calculate dm by d omega for higher order? Is it not going to be complicated?
Yes, sir, it will be complicated.
Let's forget fourth order also. I talk about a sixth order system and I want to calculate the resonant peak. Is there any method?
Sir, one method which I am able to recall now is by using board plot, we can go for that, since board plot gives response analysis also. So.
Okay. What is the relation of this resonant peak with peak overshoot?
Sir, resonance.
That is a
peak-
transient parameter, time response parameter.
Yes, sir. So resonance peak is frequency response parameter, whereas
I know. Any relation between them?
no, sir, I don't.
Achha, what is peak overshoot then?
So peak overshoot is the maximum value that we are obtaining in a time domain analysis during the transient period.
Okay. Maximum?
Difference between the maximum value and the steady state value that we should
Acha.
have.
Whether this should be high or low?
Sir, peak overshoot should be low for.
Okay, why?
Sir, if peak overshoot is low, then we will have less value, less transients, and that will improve the stability of system, and we will move.
So what
towards-
can you do to lower it if you want it to be low?
Sir, we can improve the damping in the system.
How can you improve the damping?
So damping is related with the resistance value. So by increasing the resistance, we can improve the damping that will damp out the peak overshoot.
Okay. What is the basic role of capacitors?
Sir, capacitor is basically an electrostatic energy storage element.
Okay. So suppose you have a parallel plate capacitor,
Yes, sir.
okay, and it is having some energy, suppose E. Right
Yes.
now it is storing some electrostatic energy that is equal to E,
Yes.
right? The plates of it are movable, okay?
Yes, sir.
I move its plate so that the distance between the plates become doubled,
Yes. Sir.
okay? And then I isolate this structure
Yes. Sir.
electrically especially.
Yes, sir.
What is going to be the change in the energy stored? Will it be same? It has movable plates. I move the plates, okay, maybe 2 times apart or 3 times apart, okay? The dielectric and all, everything remains to be same, okay? And I isolate this structure electrically.
Yes, sir.
What is going to be the difference in energy, or will it maintain the same energy because I have isolated it?
Sir, since we have isolated it, there is no energy loss. So I think, sir, there won't be any change in the energy.
What is the energy formula? Try to recall.
Sir, half CV square for capacitor.
Half CV square, or in terms of Q, because I have isolated
half
it
Q
means,
square by C.
okay, you half Q square by C, okay.
Yes.
So now think,
Sir, it will increase, sir,
increase by what factor?
by 2.
You also mentioned, your hobby as cricket, right?
Yes, sir.
And you were talking about hotspot technology and all.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what are the methods in cricket
Yes, sir.
by which you can measure the speed of the ball?
Sir, speed of ball is basically measured by a speed gun that is placed at near the sight screen of
Okay.
outside the playground area.
Okay.
It works on the principle of Doppler's effect.
What is that Doppler's effect?
Sir, it releases radio waves that collides with the ball, and after colliding with the ball, it sends back. The radio waves are sent back, and by sensing those two frequency values and comparing some relation is there, sir. I am not able to recall that.
Forget the relation. Explain me
but-
this Doppler
yes, sir.
effect itself.
Sir, by comparing those frequency values,
So what is Doppler effect? You are telling the phenomena to measure
Yes,
the
sir.
speed of the ball. What is
Sir,
Doppler effect basically?
Doppler effect basically stands that when an object is moving away from a point which is emitting sound or waves, so the amount of sound that moving object is hearing will be less, and if it is coming nearer, then it will be more.
Okay. So you have done your graduation from MNIT Bhopal, and after that you are just preparing, or did you join any job? Or
No,
something?
sir. From that, I am preparing after that.
Okay, you are preparing only, right? So you have appeared this in the February 2022 also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you could not qualify prelims that time.
Yes, sir.
Then after that you have taken
After
the drop.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you think? Have you improved this year?
Yes, sir. I think I have improved much this year.
How
because,
and why? What was the reason that last year you could not?
So last year,
What were you doing in college? Matlab, busy with placements.
no, sir. I wasn't busy with placement.
Did you get any placement?
No, sir. I didn't attempt it
Didn't attempt.
yes,
Okay.
sir. Because my sole aim was for engineering.
Okay.
services,
So what is the difference? Like last year also, like you were fully dedicated for ESE only.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why you could not qualify prelims and now you have qualified straight away means? So what is the
Yes, sir.
difference in your approach?
Sir, last year, the difference that I see, sir, majority of the portion that I was covering were not up to the marks of syllabus. One thing was that, and another was that I was with college, so there was college things that also I have to do, and exams were there. So regarding that, sir, I wasn't able to prepare for
Okay.
things.
So how confident are you this time?
Sir, I'm quite much confident.
If you don't qualify this year, then what would be your next step?
Sir, as I have qualified GATE with a rank of 567, so I think, sir, I will join, sir, some PSU for
Have
my.
you applied for any PSUs as of now?
Yes, sir, I do have applied for.
Have you got any offers?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. Which PSUs you are aiming?
Sir,
That rank is in IN, instrumentation rank.
no, sir, it is in electrical.
Achha, electrical. Achha,
Yes.
In GATE. Okay. That is double E rank only. So which PSUs are you targeting?
Sir, I am targeting for IOCL and some.
Okay. Any plans for MTech also? Yeah, PSUs.
No, sir, I don't have current any plan for MTech, since, sir, GATE score is valid for 3 years. So if any difficulty or any kind of situation occurs, so in upcoming years I will.
MTech is just a backup.
Yes, sir.
What is this Mercy Rider? You have hosted an event.
So that was a small event hosted in my college during cultural festival. In that event, sir, basically we were promoting some physical and other activities. It was part of NCC also.
Okay.
So by hosting some physical activities and motivating people for that, it was our aim.
But name is like very different. Na? Mercy Rider.
Yes, sir.
उससे connect नहीं हो रहा वो.
So that was just a name, no specific reason for that.
Ashutosh,
Yes.
why are you not interested in IT or maybe developing fields?
Sir, I
Kind of
don't
data
have,
science.
Yes, sir. I don't have much knowledge on computer science as well as, sir, my background doesn't support that since, sir, I have studied in Hindi up to class 12th, and majority of students study computer science in their 12th only. So that is one reason, sir.
5 years back, do you know anything about electrical engineering?
Yes, sir. I did know a few of
Maybe
my.
6 years back,
Yes, sir.
7 years back,
Not that much, sir.
right? So why don't you start maybe in data science or artificial intelligence,
Sir,
such that your career can be so bright?
Sir, in my the place where I live, Jaunpur district, sir, these fields are not that much developed. So that
you have to
support I
travel,
didn't
right?
got. Yes, sir.
For example, if you are placed in Delhi,
Yes, sir.
will you come to Delhi? Maybe as an ESE officer,
Yes, sir. Yes,
if
sir.
you are placed in Delhi, you will come.
Yes, sir.
Maybe from your village, you will come to Bangalore.
Yes, sir. Sir, but the field, the support that I will get to after coming here, that will improve, sir,
Mhm.
in that sense.
So somehow your mind is not inclined towards
Yes, sir.
most happening fields.
Yes.
I think you are thinking in a conventional way. What do you say? You are thinking in a conventional way because it is generations old, right? Yes, it is generations old.
Yes, sir.
Young people like you who graduated from such a great NIT, why are you not focusing on upcoming areas?
Sir, the
Why
only
conventional way, like generations back?
Sir, as I said, sir, in class 12th, I have good interest in electrical engineering, and later on joining MNIT, the interest kept on developing. So that was one of the reasons, sir.
In that case, join BHL and do research.
Sir,
In electrical.
BHEL and other things are there in my backup, but the only problem is that they are not that much diversified.
Mhm.
They work on only one field. So in ESE, I will be getting very much diversified and lot of areas for improvement. So,
Okay. Were your family migrated from Maharashtra to Uttar Pradesh?
sir, it was around 2005.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, you are Maharashtrians.
No, sir. My grandfather worked there, so I was born there. After that, in 2005, he retired, and thereafter I moved to Jaunpur.
Okay, that's fine. Do you know something about skewing? Skewing of induction motor, rotor.
Cooling, sir.
Skewing.
Yes, sir. Skewing. Yes, sir.
Tell me something about it.
Sir, skewing is done basically in a squirrel cage rotor type of induction motor. That is in order to avoid crawling and cogging effects of induction motor.
Mhm. What is crawling?
Sir, crawling is a speed at crawling comes due to the harmonics present in a supply or supply. That is due to these harmonics, the motor starts running at a bit lower speed, but it is running stably. So that is crawling, sir.
So, for example, if I supply only sinusoidal voltage,
Yes, sir.
will harmonics happen?
Sir, if it is pure sinusoidal, then harmonics won't occur, sir.
Means in our machine,
Yes, sir.
we assume we supply pure sinusoid.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, okay, ideally assume that for induction motor, I supply pure sinusoid.
Yes, sir.
In that case, do I need to skew or not?
Yes, sir. Skewing will be required there also in order to avoid the cogging effect. So,
What is cogging?
sir, cogging is basically the interlocking between the stator and rotor poles. That as the poles try to follow the less reluctance path, so in that order they interlock and the motor is not able to start.
Okay, for example, in the rotor number of slots and stator number of slots,
Yes, sir.
they are not exact multiples.
Yes, sir.
In that case, cogging might not happen.
Yes, sir. Cogging won't happen.
So in that case, if I supply pure sinusoid,
Yes, sir.
why should we skew?
Sir, sir, I don't.
Will
think-
harmonics happen in the induction motor even if I supply pure sinusoid or not?
Sir, if there isn't any power electronic converter used, then
Nothing.
No, sir. Then I don't think harmonics will be there.
What do you mean by space harmonics? Do you know anything like space harmonic, time
Yes, I
harmonic?
do have studied that, but I am not able to recall it right now.
At least time, space.
Yes,
Because
sir.
even if you supply pure sinusoid also, harmonics will be there.
Yes,
Space
sir. Slot
harmonics, we say.
harmonics are there.
Space harmonics, we say.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, leave about it. Do you know something about bundled conductors?
Yes, sir. Bundled conductor.
Tell
Bundled
me something.
conductors are basically, sir, more number of conductors that are used in transmission line for in order to transfer large amount of power. The advantage of bundled conductor is that skin effect reduces and corona is also reduced, sir.
What about inductance capacitance of the line?
Inductance value reduces, sir. That is the reason why the power transfer capability improves.
Okay. Okay, let me link this way. If I have transformer, alternator.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In transformer or alternator or transmission line,
Yes, sir.
sending end voltage will be there, receiving end voltage will be there.
Yes, sir.
So as you said just now, power handling capacity will be decided by reactance,
Yes, sir.
in between reactance,
Yes, sir.
right? Now in transformer, leakage will try to minimize it. In synchronous, will we try to minimize it or increase it?
Sir, in synchronous,
Synchronous reactance, 0.8 per unit, 1 per unit.
yes, sir. Sir, it is already, sir, much higher value as we
Yes.
know.
Yeah, intentionally also,
Yes,
we
sir.
make it high.
Yes, sir.
In transformer, we try our level best to minimize.
Yes, sir.
So why in transformer we try to minimize it? Why in synchronous we try to increase it?
Sir, in transformer, we try to minimize in order to avoid losses. The voltage drop that is occurring, that won't happen if you minimize the leakage reactance. And the more amount of flux will be transferred from primary to secondary, not transferred, sir, will be circulated. And in case of synchronous machines, the problem is that by increasing the value of these reactances, we get more voltage regulation and stability will be there, sir.
No, you are going in all directions. My question is very simple.
Yes.
If you think of reactance of a transmission line, for example, because of bundled conductors, reactance will be reduced. Let us think about only inductors.
Yes.
Due to bundled conductors, X will be reduced, such that power handling capacity will be increased,
Yes,
as
sir.
you suggested.
Yes, sir.
In transformer also we do the same.
Yes, sir.
We try to reduce the leakage or maybe reactance, such that power transfer capability can be increased.
Yes, sir.
Why don't we do the same in alternator?
Sir, I am not able to recollect it properly for now.
At least, did you get my question?
Yes, sir, I got the question.
So my internal feeling is, after you become IES,
Yes, sir.
you may prepare for IAS, civil services.
No, sir.
My internal feeling is that.
No, sir, it's not like that. Since I have a more inclination toward the electrical engineering from class 12th itself, as I said. So I think in IES only there will be much more opportunities in technical field. So I will be utilizing my my level best in this field only.
So you don't prepare for civil services.
No, sir, I won't go for that.
Great. One last question, or maybe second last question.
Yes,
In induction motor,
yes, sir.
do we have any salient rotors? Everywhere we use cylindrical,
Yes, sir.
but in synchronous, we have two types of rotors,
Yes, sir.
cylindrical and salient. Can't we design salient rotor induction motor?
Sir, there is one special type of motor, reluctance motor, whose rotors are made up of basically like squirrel cage motors only, but few bars are being removed, so it behaves like a salient pole motor, and the flux tries to follow the less reluctance path. So we can assume that motor is.
But that is going to be kind of synchronous motor, right? It will,
Yes,
it will
sir.
rotate at synchronous speed.
Yes, sir.
So my question is, induction synchronous, right? In induction,
Yes, sir.
by induction principle, which rotates at less than synchronous speed,
Yes, sir.
can we design salient rotor?
No, sir, we cannot design.
Why?
Sir, by designing the salient rotor, the only problem is that the reluctance will the flux will try to follow the less reluctance path, and the machine will catch due to that interlocking kind of thing, the rotor will start running at ns speed, and as soon as the rotor starts running at ns speed, there won't be any EMF since there is no relative motion. So the torque, the current will become zero, and torque will again become zero, and the machine will slip back. So that is the problem.
For example, it is rotating at 1440.
Yes, sir.
Synchronous speed is at 1500.
Yes, sir.
It is rotating at 1440.
Yes, sir.
You kept salient rotor which is rotating at 1440. What
Yes.
will happen? Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
My rotor is rotating at 1440. Synchronous speed is at 1500.
Yes, sir.
Instead of keeping cylindrical rotor, I kept salient.
Yes, sir.
What will happen? Maybe from current point of view or voltage point of view, anything.
Sir,
will
rotor will try to catch that speed, but it will
happen.
slip.
It will not, because my load torque is more.
Yes, sir.
My load torque is more. If it is working at no load, maybe it may rotate at synchronous speed. My load torque is more, so it will not rotate at synchronous speed.
Yes,
Then
sir.
what will happen?
Sir, one thing I can say, sir, motor won't be able to rotate. It might stop as well, since there is much more reluctance provided to the
That's
flux.
fine. So, like in iron,
Yes, sir.
magnetic material, we say that Bmax is limited, right?
Yes, sir.
Bmax is constant for a given material.
Yes, sir.
If I use Bmax more than whatever is designed, what will happen?
Sir, the core will saturate, sir. That is it.
But mine is AC, no, it will not saturate.
Sir,
It may go to saturation region. Because of saturation region, what will happen?
sir, sir, saturation region, the flux will saturate and
Mine is giving AC, no, it is hysteresis loop. The moment I give AC, it will not become magnet.
yes, sir.
If I supply DC, it may become magnet. So it may enter into saturation region,
Yes, sir.
right? Hysteresis loop. If I go beyond saturation, if I enter into saturation region, what will happen?
Sir, there will be much more retentivity in the material, and that may create a permanent magnet type of thing for that.
Ashutosh, you are not understanding my question. I am going to supply AC.
Yes, sir.
If I supply AC, it will become BH loop.
Yes, sir.
BH loop. So it will not become permanent magnet,
Yes, sir.
right? Because our operating points will be moving like this,
Yes, sir.
right? But rather than at maybe for a given material, Bmax is 1 Tesla.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I operate at 1.2 Tesla, what will happen?
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Good. I'm done, sir.
Okay. Okay, Ashutosh, please come after 2 minutes, we'll give you feedback.
Thank you, sir.
बैठो बैठो, अब तो रिलैक्स हो जाओ।
Yes.
आशुतोष,
Yes.
ऐसे ही इंटरव्यू आपका यूपीएससी में हो गया, तो बाहर निकलने के बाद आप खुश होंगे या आपको लगेगा कि एवरेज गया या दुखी होंगे? ऐसा सेम टू सेम ऐसे ही चला गया वहाँ पे भी तो?
सर, आई थिंक सर एवरेज ही था, मतलब।
तो मतलब ऐसा ही अगर यूपीएससी में जाता है तो हम नॉर्मल फील करेंगे कि बहुत अच्छा भी नहीं हुआ, बहुत खराब भी नहीं हुआ।
यस सर।
ठीक है। आशुतोष, क्रिकेट खेलते हैं ना, आपने लिखा है डेफ में।
यस।
उसमें ना बॉलर स्लो बॉल कराता है।
यस सर।
है ना? तो स्लो बॉल कराता है तो उससे क्या करना चाहता है, मतलब विकेट किस तरीके से लेगा?
सर, जैसे सर 3-4 बॉल बॉलर ने फेंक दिया, देन आफ्टर दैट डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए बैट्समैन को भी।
ठीक है, वो उस बैट्समैन को डिसीव करना चाहेगा ना,
Yes,
अपने
sir.
अपने जाल में फंसाएगा, ट्रैप में फंसाएगा, और बैट्समैन गलत टाइमिंग होगा, कैच आउट होगा या मिस करेगा तो एलबीडब्ल्यू या विकेट आएगा, है ना?
यस सर।
ये ट्रैप है उसका। ऐसे ही जैसे ही आपसे इंट्रोडक्शन पूछा, 70% चांस है कि आपको बोलेगा इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ।
यस।
अगर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आप अपनी मर्जी से नहीं पूछा पाए तो मतलब आपने स्लो बॉल नहीं फेंकी, आपने मिस कर लिया। क्या कह रहा हूँ, समझे?
यस।
आपका इंट्रोडक्शन ऐसा होना चाहिए कि जो सेकंड क्वेश्चन उसके बाद आएगा वो चेयरमैन का सिर्फ मुंह होगा, पर वो आपके वर्ड्स होंगे, आपका थॉट होगा कि वो सेकंड क्वेश्चन क्या पूछे। इस तरीके से आपका इंट्रोडक्शन होना चाहिए कि उसमें आप कुछ आप ऐसी लाइन बोलो, एडजेक्टिव बोलो कि वो उसको कैच कर ले, क्योंकि वो चेयरमैन तो माइट भी नॉन टेक्निकल होगा, वो टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछेगा भी नहीं। तो आपने कोई ऐसी लाइन बोली, वो सेकंड क्वेश्चन उसी से पूछ रहा है, और क्योंकि आपने पूछवाया तो आपको उसका आंसर भी पहले से आपने को पता है कि क्या बोलना है।
यस सर।
समझे क्या बोला? बाकी वॉल्यूम आपका एकदम सुपर्ब है। ठीक है, वहां पे जो एक्चुअल होगा थोड़ा सा इससे ज्यादा डिस्टेंस होगा, ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा आप इससे इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं, वो आप अकॉर्डिंगली कर भी लेंगे। पोस्टर भी आपका सब कुछ सही है, ठीक है, पोस्टर सही, वॉल्यूम सही, और एक चीज बस है कि थोड़ा सा आप जब देख रहे हैं ना, तो मेरे को पता है कि आपका नॉर्मल लुक है लेकिन स्माइल नहीं है।
ओके सर।
ठीक है, आप ऐसे एकदम ऐसे गंभीर रूप से देख रहे हैं ना,
यस।
कि जैसे एक बार DD1 में पहले आता था गुमशुदा की तलाश, रंग गए हुआ, यहाँ से देखा कि नहीं मिले,
यस सर।
है ना? तो थोड़ा सा स्माइलिंग करके देखोगे तो ठीक है।
ओके सर।
और जैसे सर ने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा ना कि इसके बाद आप सर कह रहे हैं कि इनको इंट्यूशन है कि आप आईएएस भी करोगे,
यस सर।
तो उसमें आप ऐसा मत बोलो कि आईएएस मैं नहीं करूंगा या नहीं करूंगा। आप बोल सकते हैं सर आईएएस इज अ वेरी गुड सर्विस, उसमें बहुत डाइवर्सिफाइड होता है, बट सिंस from the 11th 12th from the 12th class I decided to electrical, so I want to remain in technical domain, that is why I only opted for electrical,
ओके
है
सर।
ना। तो ऐसा करके बोल सकते हैं। आपको ऐसा नहीं कि आईएएस को खराब ही कह देना है। आईएएस इज गुड सर्विस बट मेरा इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा यहाँ पे।
ओके सर।
ठीक है,
यस।
ओके। बाकी सर आप कहूँगा
बाकी जॉब क्लियरिटी तो ठीक है, आपका जवाब जो सर ने बताई दिया, मैं भी वही आपको बात बोलने वाला था, राइट। टेक्निकली साउंड हो। अब जैसे आपने ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर मैंने नहीं पूछा, आपने वर्ड कॉइन किया था। मैंने जब एम्पलीफायर आपसे पूछा
यस सर।
तो आपने बोला ना ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर,
यस
तो
सर।
जैसे ही आपने बोला मैंने क्वेश्चन पकड़ लिया वहाँ से।
यस
और आप ओपन के बारे में कुछ नहीं, मतलब उतना बेसिक डेफिनेशन या पूरा डिटेल में आप नहीं जान रहे हो,
यस
तो मतलब मौका मत दो सामने वाले को।
ओके सर।
मतलब थोड़ा सा ना, अगर आपने कुछ भी बोला, ज़्यादातर ज़्यादा चांसेस है कि आपके वर्ड्स पे क्वेश्चन आ जाएंगे
ओके
और वो 10-5 मिनट वो उसी में ही आपको खिला देंगे। तो आप अगर वही थोड़ा सा सोचो और वही शब्द बोलो जिसमें आपकी ना अच्छी खासी क्या है, कमांड है,
ओके सर।
राइट। और सोच कर नहीं दिया। टाइप्स ऑफ एम्पलीफायर का मतलब होता है हमेशा स्टार्ट करो बेसिक्स से।
यस सर।
बेसिक्स क्लासिफिकेशन कोई भी उठाएगा नीचे से लेकर ऊपर तक, कोई भी टॉपिक्स हो, राइट।
Yes.
और अगर आप कंफर्टेबल नहीं है तो आप सॉरी बोलकर आप उसको ना आगे सेंड कर सकते हो, ताकि अगला क्वेश्चन आए जिसमें आप कंफर्टेबल हो,
ओके सर।
वहाँ आप अच्छे से जवाब दे पाओगे। क्योंकि कोई भी टेक्निकल पोर्शन जो ले जाएगा 5 to 10 मिनट्स आपका, और अगर आप ट्रैप हो गए या ब्लफ किया आपने तो आप स्पॉइल कर लोगे,
ओके
ठीक है। वो थोड़ा ध्यान रखो।
आशुतोष देखो, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस मुझे सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा लगा,
Yes,
द वे यू आर प्रेजेंटिंग। और बहुत ज्यादा आपने कहीं ब्लफ करने की कोशिश की नहीं, टेक्निकली यू आर साउंड। बट जैसे एक हमने वो एमआर और ओमेगा का डिस्कशन किया
Yes,
था,
sir.
तो मतलब एमआर अकर्स एट ओमेगा, ये
सर
सबको
वो
पता है।
बाद
इस-
में मतलब
हाँ,
रियलाइज
इस तरीके का आंसर आप अवॉइड करो, क्योंकि
Yes,
मतलब अगर आपको पता है तो आप सही चीज बोलो, नहीं पता है तो यू कैन एक्सक्यूज फॉर वन क्वेश्चन। जैसे
सर एक्चुअली वो पता था, बट थोड़ा लेट रियलाइज हुआ एक्चुअल
Right.
क्या हमें बोलना है।
तो वो सब चीजों का ध्यान रखना। मतलब ऐसा ऑब्वियस आंसर मत देना कि वो बोले कि यार व्हाट आर यू स्पीकिंग, मतलब
Yes.
ओमेगा और एमआरएफ कनेक्टेड ही है वो तो। बाकी ये है कि आपका इंटरव्यू डेट कब है?
सर अभी तो टाइम है 19 अक्टूबर को है सर।
19 अक्टूबर को है,
Yes.
मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 1 मंथ इज लेफ्ट।
Yes.
तो पहले आप बताओ, आपको क्या लगा इस इंटरव्यू के बाद? डू यू थिंक एनी स्कोप ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट? पर्सनल रियलाइजेशन
Yes, sir.
किया होगा आपने बाहर जाते ही,
यस सर।
क्या लगा?
मतलब कुछ कुछ एरियाज हैं सर टेक्निकल के जो बेसिक्स हैं सर, बट रिकॉल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो वो प्रॉब्लम आ रही है सर।
ठीक है, तो अभी आपके पास टाइम है, उस पर रिकॉल कर सकते हो। अभी कुछ कहीं वर्किंग तो आप हो नहीं ना?
नहीं।
प्योरली
हाँ,
डिपेंडेंट
sir.
ऑन दिस।
फर्स्ट मॉक था आपका?
नो सर, सेकंड।
सेकंड मॉक।
ठीक है, कुछ इम्प्रूवमेंट लगा फर्स्ट मॉक और सेकंड मॉक?
हाँ सर, काफी लगा।
ठीक है, तो बस यही सीढ़ी आगे भी लेके जानी है,
यस सर।
है ना? यही इम्प्रूवमेंट। और जो आपको लग रहा है, वैसे तो आपका अच्छा ही गया, बट ऑलवेज स्कोप ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट, वो आप रखना। ड्रेसिंग आपका ठीक है,
यस
बटन आपको पता ही है, आप खोल भी सकते हैं, लेकिन आप जब एंटर करोगे तो बटन शुड बी क्लोज्ड।
यस सर। नहीं सर, क्लोज्ड ही ठीक है।
नहीं नहीं,
ओके सर,
मतलब
मतलब
के टाइम क्लोज होना चाहिए, बैठते
Yes.
टाइम इट इज योर कॉल, जैसा आपको उस समय
Okay.
कंफर्टेबल लग रहा हो।
ओके।
ठीक है, यू कैन ओपन 1 or 2 बटन, दैट इज ओके। इसी टाइप के ड्रेस कोड में जाने वाले हो या
यस सर।
सिमिलर?
यस।
ठीक है, देन इट इज अप्रोप्रिएट।
बाजू थोड़ा सा मेरे को इसको थोड़ा सा टाइट कर सकते हैं कि कम सही है?
ये सर और टाइट।
ये
सर
ठीक लग रहा है। चलो
ठीक है। बाकी आपने हॉबी में क्रिकेट बोला, तो क्रिकेट के आसपास जो भी नॉन टेक एंड टेक क्वेश्चंस हमने डिस्कस किए वो भी ठीक है। यू आर एबल टू जस्टिफाई द जनरल एरिया आल्सो।
यस।
ठीक है, कीप गोइंग अहेड सर।
You are good man. What do you feel in your core area? Do you
सर आई
think you
थिंक
are-
सर few points were there like BH करो that one, तो कुछ कुछ जगह सर प्रॉब्लम है अभी।
I'll tell you one thing.
Yes,
I'll tell to all of my students the same thing. First of all, don't expect questions before entering into a panel.
यस सर।
They may ask any question.
यस सर।
Your mind should be open. You should start thinking.
यस सर।
Okay, you should start thinking. The moment anybody asks question in the panel, your mind should be open.
ओके।
Don't close it. Very all the best.
आपने कुछ अभी एनालिसिस किया है प्रीलिम्स और मेंस का?
हाँ सर, मतलब किया तो है
क्या एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैं?
सर। 215-20 तक प्रीलिम्स में एंड मेंस
220?
में। यस सर। और मेंस में सर 350 प्लस आई थिंक।
अटेम्प्ट कितना किया मेंस?
अटेम्प्ट सर 420 तक हुआ है।
यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग 350 मार्क्स?
यस सर। सर मार्क्स कुछ है।
मार्क्स आपको
Marks.
Oh, okay.
बाहर आपको
Thank you, sir.